Okay, so I'll be doing the first example for you guys. So the first problem I'll do. Okay, so for our first example, we have our, on the x part, it'll be +3, and the y it's -8. But when you're looking at the center, you always want to know that these signs will always switch and be the opposite. So the center for the x, in the x place, it'll be in -3 because the sign will switch, and for the y place, it'll be +8. So that'll be our center. And then since for circles, it's always gonna be, okay, the one at the end is always gonna be your r. So for this equation, we're going to take the square root of 16, which will equal our radius. So square root of 16 would be 4. So now we have found our center and our radius is 4. Okay. Now, I want you guys to do a couple of examples for me. Let's see. Julia, why don't you come here and do the first example?
Okay. Okay, because the center is H, K, and is also the opposite sign, that is in the parentheses, the center of this equation is 1/2, 1/2, this one being x, and this one being y. And then, because in this place it is 9/4, we take the square root of it to find the radius, making the radius 3/2, which also equals 1.5. We make our graph, 1, 2, and first we plot the center, which is 1/2, 1/2. So go over 1/2 and up 1/2. And then we need to plot the radius, up, down, side, and side. So that'd be 1/2, 1, 1/2, 1. And then now we need to connect the dots that were created by the radius. And that's how we find the center, radius, and graph the equation of a circle.
Okay, good job. Okay, good job, Julia. Since we have that, I will put the next equation, but this time I'm going to put it in generic form. And then I want you to put it in standard form by completing the square, and I still want the center and the radius and for you to graph it. So
You missed a y.
16.
16y.
I'm going to take out a 4 because they have 4 in common, and it's going to be x squared plus 4x something, and then it's going to be plus 4, take out a 4 again, and then y squared plus 4y, and that equals 12 because you moved the 12. And then to get this number right here, you are going to do root 2 squared, which equals 4. And you're going to do the same thing for this side, which is 4/2 square root equals 4. So 4 will go in here, plus 4. And then if you distribute that to 4, it'll be 16. And 16, same here, so it'll be 32 altogether. And that'll be 44. And then it'll be 4x squared plus 4x plus 4 plus 4y squared plus 4y plus 4 equals 44. But to get rid of this fours, you're going to divide it all by 4 to both sides. So that cancels, right? And then, so it will get us to x plus 2 squared plus y plus 2 squared equals 11, right? And then, so the center will be -2, -2, and then the radius will be square root 11, but like the number that's close to it will be 3.4. So when you graph it, you are going to find the center, which is -2, -2. So right here. And you're going to find the radius to both, like all sides. So 1, 2, 3. So it'll be right here. Then 1, 2, 3. Right here. 2, 3. Here. And then connect it and make a circle.
Okay, so this one is a rewardy problem, and I want you guys to put it in standard form and to graph it. So Jackie, why don't you be the last one to explain? Okay.
The formula to finding the equation is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. And you take the center, which of x, so it's 2, minus the point 1 squared, plus the y of the center 3, minus the point y -2, equals r squared, because you need to find the radius. Now, I would just square root right off the bat, so you could get just r. So it would be r equals the square root of any -2 minus 1, which is 1 squared, plus 3 minus -2 squared. And then that's at the opposite, so then it would be 1 squared plus 5 squared. 1 plus 25, which is the square root of 26, that's r. Now you found the r and you have the center, so 26, sorry. And then center 2, 3. And then you use the same formula, so you do x minus 2 squared plus y minus 3 squared equals square root of 26 squared, which that is x minus 2 squared plus y minus 3 squared equals 26, because the square root cancels out, and that is the equation. Oops.